Welcome to another episode of Stardew Valley. It's raining outside.
And it's raining outside.
Yes.
Tomorrow it's gonna be sunny.
Who would have thunk? Ho ho!
Ooh, I see a glimmer within my scrying orb.
Yeah.
A shard of knowledge from the future. What does that even mean? The spirits are somewhat annoyed today. Luck will not be on your side. We will see that.
Yes, because we've been thinking about stuff. Oh no! I keep finding cool stuff, but my backpack is full. Does this sound like you?
No.
Well, it also doesn't sound like Pierre. Well, Pierre's got you covered. Stop by Pierre's General Store today and check out our affordable size 24 backpack. See you soon.
Yeah, imagine this is an advertisement in a TV show, but it's live, and then the guy is reading like, Pierre's. Who the frick buys at Pierre's?
Stop by Pierre's General Store today and get your backpack. Backpack does not come for free. Pierre's General Store cannot be held accountable for any loss of money.
What? And we've been thinking about what?
We've been thinking about the backstory of our little space duck. Because he is our Stotskin. But you have to understand, he's an Arstotzkan space duck from Namek.
And
Grandpa
ooh,
already have the Iggies.
Iggies.
They grew up fast.
Yeah. Biscuit and not gravy. So Grandpa was our Stotskin. Grandma was a Namekian space duck.
And it skipped a generation.
It skipped a generation.
Which is the reason why our parents,
Were normal.
human looking, let's put it like that.
Is your rock
Because we're still beautiful.
in our own
There's wood.
way. That was not wood. That was wood.
That is wood.
That is wood. Because I want to clean the space for my chicken.
For your fellow avian people.
Those are chicken. Those are not space ducks.
Yeah, but they're avian.
What was avian again? Like bird-like?
I think.
I know I destroy a lot of...
It will regrow.
The chicken won't eat that fast, I hope.
Quack!
So, but... what was my plan again?
To become the most successful Arstotzkan space duck that this world has ever seen.
I think that would be easy, since I'm the only Arstotzkan space duck. Build a silo. Reach farming level 1. Do I get a level up? Not yet. I wanted to fish.
Did you?
Yes.
Because to me you said you don't want to catch the
I
katze
don't want to fish the catfish, but I want to fish in the ocean.
Talk to me, baby. Let's lose our mind and go fucking crazy. Uh-oh. I have to get used to the controls of the console again. Should I play?
No, this is the playthrough of the Namekian space duck. Big brother.
Ah, brother!
And it's Wednesday.
Which adds to the joy of the space duck.
Why?
Because ducks like wet.
Oh yeah, right. It's also wet because it's raining. No onions.
How dare you,
The TV
game.
was right. It is a very unlucky day.
I stole all the luckiness. Now we will never have such a lucky playthrough again.
Oh yeah, with the
Little comrade stole all the luck.
the dinosaur egg on day 1.
I'm sorry!
You stole it from me. How dare you, trash?
Quack!
Maybe there's some better trash up here.
Like
Maybe there's food.
like a cereal bar.
Oh, broken glasses. Oh, a quest. I'm looking for someone to bring me 5 coals. To aid in the understanding of local minerals. You can keep the ores after Clinton's... Is that new?
No.
Because he never wanted coal.
Oh, you mean the coal? Maybe the coal is new, but the quest in general isn't.
The quest in general not, but usually he wants copper ore.
Yeah, which is why he said you can keep the ore. Because
Yeah.
I don't think coal is ore.
Let's see what is in the trash of Clintus.
Don't forget, you also have to visit Gunther.
Gunther. But only after I got a mineral. Oh, penny. Quack.
Oh, hello. I'm Penny.
Quack.
Why are you green?
Quack.
I'm going to go inside. I just wanted a quiet moment.
Oh wait, he's Arstotzkan space dog, so is Guac.
Quack.
I just wanted a quiet... Is that what she said right now?
Yeah.
Oops. Why
Why are you
digging?
digging in the trash?
Maybe there are artifacts in there. Why are you digging in the dirt? I'm not complaining, because I do the same.
No, if you would excuse me, I have to wash my butt with my mouth. The way ducks drink is so adorable. Because it just...
In general, the way birds and such also clean their feathers.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, the first fish. Oh, it's not a perfect catch. The way the birds clean their feathers always looks so aggressive.
I mean, the way she cleans her paws and her butt looks aggressive. Do you remember when she was young, when she cleaned her leg and she put her leg over her head and chewed it from the other side? She always looked like she was possessed by a demon. Unfortunately, we never got a video of that.
No.
Or a photo.
When we get a new puppy, maybe they will do the same.
Maybe second puppy will do the same. Second puppy will be way better behaved.
Will it though?
Do you not think it will?
Maybe it's even more of a rascal.
Ooh, what was that noise?
I don't know.
Did he change the noise? Or do I just hear things again?
I think it's because it's like a new record.
Yeah, but the noise was different.
It's the same noise that comes up when you open Geode.
That's different.
First catch. Because it's
the sound is different.
Yeah, that's a new sound, and also that the first catch is new.
Mm-hmm.
Do not destroy my thing. Okay.
Whatever. I don't care. Why are you green?
Oh, right. I haven't talked to Sebastian yet.
You haven't talked to a lot of people yet.
Why are you waiting for me to fish?
because you look weird. Ah, daddy's bullying. This is why Grandpa said not to go outside.
Again, our interpretations of Sebastian differ a lot.
Yeah.
Because you
Little emo boy.
like read it the way you think he talks to you.
Oh, you just moved in, right? Cool.
And I think he's more like, oh, you just moved in, right? Cool. Like more of an indifferent way, and you see him as everything's bullshit.
I mean, do the second line? Oh, the ocean is best enjoyed alone, don't you think?
I mean, I get this one.
Yeah, because his second line when the first time you talked to him is all the places in the world, and you moved here.
Yeah, and for me, it's more like all the places in the world, and you moved here? Like, more of a confused way. Like, what is here that's so special that you wanted to move in here? I don't get it.
Oh, my grandpa left me a piece of land.
Because oh, Mr. Fancy Pants has his own house.
Only at 20-something years old. How the hell do you spell chauffeur? Chauffeur. And to me, it's just like he's a depressed emo boy. I'm sorry, that's my interpretation of Sebastian. I'm not saying that he's a bad guy. I'm just saying that that he doesn't have a lot in life that he's happy about.
Yeah, but the thing is, for me, he's not like angry or pissed off of people.
No,
he's just
annoyed.
Annoyed with his situation, and he's more or less bored.
I mean, he has to live in the basement. Poor guy probably doesn't even get good internet connection down there, which sucks for him because he's doing a lot with his computer.
Maybe the router is in the basement.
Doesn't mean it's good though.
It does.
Does it?
Like when the router is connected to the port. I don't even know how you would call it in German. I know. I just wanted to build up a little bit. I don't even know how you call it in German.
The outlet?
Yeah, but the outlet for internet. We've got some new ideas to sleep on.
Huh?
Interesting. Maybe because of the bobber. We saw the chest with the different bobber designs. Maybe now I fish a lot. Maybe I got fishing level 1.
Ah, so that is new?
I think so. At least I've never heard anything about it, and that would be that would be fascinating. Yeah, I got fishing level 1.
Yeah.
When the whole community skipped on it.
That would be surprising, yes. On the other side, we tried not to get spoiled.
No, I mean before 1.6.
Oh,
if that would have been the case, but I've never read anything about it.
Spoiled? Spoiled?
Spoiled. Is it spoiled? Like spoiled milk? Like ruined? Or is it spoilered because it is
a spoiler?
Putting a spoiler on it. I would say it's spoilered.
Yeah.
But I get why someone would say spoiled. In regards to spoilers, what is your opinion?
I mean, in general, or?
Different situations, like, for example, something you haven't heard of. If someone spoilers you that. Like,
Like a video game that I don't know.
Yeah, like, we talk about Mega Man and I spoiler you the end.
I mean, the problem with that I have is I wouldn't understand what the hell you're talking about because I don't understand the context. Because if right now you would be like, yeah, in The Princess Bride, she marries the guy at the end, and they're happy.
Yeah, she's the bride, right?
No, but you know what I mean. If
Yeah.
you talk to someone about something that they don't know, and you're just like, yeah, and at the end this happens. Oh, okay, I guess.
Ew.
Oh,
Because the eel is a little bit easier than the catfish.
got the fish. The gusset got the fish. I got
Perfect.
got the fish.
Yeah. 2 silver ones.
Ooh, you got the eel.
Yeah, because I may need the eel for the community center
For the
anyway.
package, yeah.
And
You mixed those. Right.
I
I already forgot you did that.
So I don't know what I need and if I need a catfish, for example.
Is it random every time or?
Yeah, and not everything gets remixed.
Okay.
It's sometimes
Let me guess, the money stays the same.
yes,
Of
but
course.
different amounts.
Oh, okay.
I think the money one can also change the things you get for it.
Okay.
Like one of the things you get is like a crystallarium where you can copy gems.
Yeah.
But it could be that this gets replaced by something else. Yeah, and maybe I will need the eel, and that way I can go fishing for a catfish when I have a higher level.
Anyway, spoilers.
Spoilers.
Yeah, so when you talk to someone about a medium or a fandom, I just call it like that now, that they don't know, and you spoiler something for them, they lack the context. They do not understand what you're talking about. So can you really consider it a spoiler?
And I mean, not really. And what if they know?
That's the sound that usually.
Yeah. Oh.
You feel sluggish from oops.
Doesn't matter. And what if they know just enough to know the context?
Did they want to watch it actually?
No.
Then I think it kinda doesn't matter. If they never wanted to consume the medium, then why should you feel bad for spoiling it for them?
It's more.
I mean, you still shouldn't walk up to people and be like, "Hey, do you want to watch that show?" No, then I'm gonna spoil the end for you right now. But it's not as bad as someone who's like, "Hey, I just started watching the show, and you're gonna love what happens to that character because this and that happens." Whoa! Stop right there, criminal
don't
scum.
wanna watch the show anymore. No, but for me it's like. Wait, look at the beak.
Does it open?
For me, it's often. I think I've never got anything ruined by a spoiler. But what happened? Why is it shaking so much?
What do you mean?
The fish. It's vibrating. Sprite, is that normal? I think I never got anything ruined by a spoiler. But I definitely had the first impression skipped. Like in a thriller when you know who's the killer.
Yeah.
For example. That's a massive spoiler.
Yeah.
And if you already know what the plot twist is, when you watch it the first time and you have that plot twist and you think back to the whole movie, it's like, and this makes now so much sense, and how does that make sense? But if you watch it a second time, you already have the plot twist in mind and see the movie in a different way.
Yeah.
And that way, I definitely got my first experience robbed in a way. But that doesn't mean I would have watched the movie a second time.
Yeah.
because maybe the plot was just there, and I'm like, oh, okay, like Shutter Island. I think is a movie I watched. I think I watched it twice. Once alone and once with you.
Yeah.
But there was so much time in between that I forgot about the plot twist.
Yeah.
So I had the first experience twice.
Yeah.
But since we watched it, we never rewatched it.
No. I mean, it's kind of the same when we played Spyro the Dragon. We played the game before, but there was so much time in between that you couldn't remember.
Yeah, because I think we played it when it just came out, like 2018, right? The trilogy, I mean.
Pooh. No.
It was quite some time.
It was a couple of years, yes. But 2018, I don't know.
No.
We played it here.
No.
No?
No.
You sure?
We played it before we moved here.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh. But yeah, I think...
Because in regards of spoilers, what I often do when I have a book,
skip to the last page.
I skip to the last page and like to the last paragraph and see what is happening. And so far that never spoiled the whole story to me, but it got me interested in how it will get to this point.
So kind of medias in race, but not medias in race.
Medias in race, but in my perspective, like it's not meant to be medias in race, but I make it a medias in race.
Careful.
Yeah, I know.
I mean, I sometimes do that, to be honest, with when I'm reading a fanfiction, and I'm not sure. I've read the summary, and I'm not sure if it's quite my cup of tea. I scroll down and read a couple paragraphs already into the story.
Yeah.
And then I go back to the beginning, if I liked what I read so far. And then I go back to the beginning and read it from the top.
Because you want a little snippet of how the writing is and
Yeah, because I want to know
the
if
tone of the story.
To put it very, I don't want to say to put it stupidly, but to put it
There was also an eel.
a chilled eel. To put it in that way, I want to know if it's worth my time.
Yeah,
Because
which is fair.
Because sometimes you just come across something where like, yeah, it's not bad, but not what I want to read right now.
I mean, imagine you have this a book, like not a fan fiction, which is like free usually. But you have a book in the bookstore and you read the backside, and it's that interesting story, like in this fantasy world which has this concept which I really like. Wi-Fi connection lost. Okay.
Good for us.
And then you start to read it, and it's basically the pronoun game.
It was that thing with him
and her, and when she did the thing
at the time, at the place.
The world
With the
itself
krang.
in this book can be as interesting as it can be. If that's how the writer writes the story, I would get just confused and would not want to read more.
I mean, isn't that what Final Fantasy X did with Titus? Because they never call him Titus, do they?
The thing, no, never.
They
Neither
just
in the
call him.
neither in the first one or the second. But I only realized it in the second one, and I think that kind of shows that they made it very smart in a smart way in the first one, because since Titus or Titus, I don't know, is the main character, everything revolves around him. You always control him.
Everything revolves around him.
Like, there's never a part where you do not control him, I think.
Mm-hmm. Or you mean like in Final Fantasy VIII, where you have passages where you play Laguna?
Yeah, for example, but in Final Fantasy X, you always control Tidus.
Yeah.
Which is kinda unusual, even for Final Fantasy standards, because there's often passages where you control different characters in Final Fantasy games. But since you always are in control of Tidus, and he's usually talking to people, and people never talk about him, they always address him as you.
Yeah.
Like, what are you doing? Who are you? And such. So I never noticed it the first playthrough.
And because in the second game...
They talk about him in the third person.
Because he's not there, right?
Because the main character is Yuna.
Yeah.
And she talks about Tidus, but she never mentions his name. And like halfway through the game, I realized, oh, she never mentions his name because you were able to choose his name. And he's the only character that you can give a name.
Poor Friddleberg. I knew him well.
I remember my best friend.
Him.
Burpen.
Gürkenstein.
Gurkenstein?
Gürkenstein.
The cucumber.
The cucumber stone.
I'm gonna continue fishing.
Yeah, you have like an hour.
And I feel exhausted.
Again? You know, just chow on the raw fish. Energy.
Sashimi. With the good fish skills. Yeah, but I think that was interesting how they solved it. To me, it's unnecessary that you can name him. Like, for example, in Final Fantasy 13, you are just Lightning, and all the other characters are named.
Yeah.
Therefore, in the cutscenes, they call each other by name.
Yeah.
But yeah, that would be... Ooh, gold.
Nice.
I love gold. That would be so annoying to read. For a whole book. Like, you don't have names, you just have him and his.
Yeah.
And hers.
And theirs.
Come on, last fish. No.
Seaweed.
So, what do you want? What do I want to keep?
Your life.
Nah, I will die. Keep the ore, this, the eels, just in case they get smushed.
The iridium?
The iridium herring instead of a red herring.
The gold fish?
Yeah. I'll keep those. The rest can die. Sad dog is asleep.
Quack.
Fishing rod
Quack.
proficiency. Fishing rod proficiency, and I can make worms, which look like confetti.
I always think they look like raisins.
Or like very pale pinkish gummy worms.
Pale?
Yeah, because they are not this. They are not this this pink, this saturated pink that are gummy worms.
We really need to check what kind of gummy worms you're referring to.
And I have my whole energy.
Yeah, because you had such a hard level up.
Woo!
So, how the weather is going to be, you shall see in the next episode of Stardew Valley.
Bye bye.
Quack.
Let us spoiler it for everyone.